Touch is our sense of skin contact. But how is this different from deep touch and temperature? And what does it mean to be over or under sensitive to it? Let's take a look. Touch is our tactile sense and is our sense of skin contact. This is in our hands, our mouths, our feet, our noses, and all of us. It allows us to sense if objects are wet or dry, where we're feeling light pressure on our skin, if something's soft or hard, the sensation of wind and rain, or if objects are dull, sharp, hot or cold, and their texture and consistency. But what's the difference between touch and proprioception? Any deep pressure felt below the skin in our muscles is proprioception, and anything light on our surface and felt by our skin is touch. And our sense of temperature, thermoception? Well, if we feel too hot or cold in our bodies, then that's thermoception. But if an object feels hot or cold, that's touch. Nociception, our sense of pain, is where a hot or cold object burns or freezes our skin. If you're undersensitive to it, you might not notice being touched and feel little from physical contact. You might not notice cuts and bruises and when injured. You might seek hugs and deep pressure, and engage in body-focused repetitive behaviors where you pick your skin and pull your hair. You might seek certain textures and eat rough or hard foods, or have a condition called pica where you eat inedible objects. You might not feel the weather and so wear inappropriate clothing, or avoid or love baths and showers. What can you do to help? Check the body for damage, as it may not always be obvious. Use warning signs to prevent harm. Find safe textures and clothing that feel good on the skin. Have massage and deep pressure as part of a sensory diet, and find replacement behaviors for harmful ones. If you're oversensitive to it, light touch can be painful or too pleasurable, and so we may avoid hugs and physical contact, as well as others due to anxiety or fear of being touched. We may react strongly to cuts, scrapes, and bruises, and some textures can be very uncomfortable, and so we may avoid certain foods, objects, and fabrics. Rain, wind, sun, and snow can feel terrible on our skin, so we may wear too much or too little clothing, as well as avoiding or seeking out baths and showers due to the pressure. What can you do to help? Ask before physical contact. Remove clothing labels and find safe fabrics, as well as foods with safe textures. Use variable pressure with things like massage or shower heads, and avoid busy and crowded places. Take a look at our videos on pain, temperature, and proprioceptive senses